A major development is unfolding in the reality TV world, and it's now impacting not just the stars involved, but also major brand partnerships. Cinnabon has officially cut ties with both The Bachelorette and The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, following recent allegations involving reality star Taylor Frankie Paul and her ex-boyfriend Dakota Mortensen. The decision comes amid an ongoing investigation into alleged domestic violence incidents between the two, which has quickly become one of the most talked about stories in reality television right now. According to reports, the Draper City Police Department in Utah is currently investigating claims made by both Taylor Frankie Paul and Dakota Mortensen after a recent incident. Authorities have confirmed that allegations have been made in both directions, and the situation remains under review. In response to these developments, Cinnabon released a statement explaining why they decided to step away from their collaboration. The company stated that the recent allegations no longer align with their brand values, leading them to terminate their partnerships with both shows. This move highlights how seriously brands are taking public perception and controversy, especially when it involves sensitive issues like domestic violence. For context, Cinnabon had recently launched a campaign tied to the popularity of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. The brand introduced a new swirled soda product inspired by a viral drink trend associated with the show's cast. They even rolled out themed packaging connected to both Mormon Wives and The Bachelorette, showing just how closely the brand was linked to the franchise. But now, that partnership has come to an abrupt end. Meanwhile, the impact of the investigation is already being felt behind the scenes. Production for Season 5 of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has reportedly been paused as the situation continues to unfold. However, sources suggest that the pause may only be temporary, with filming expected to resume soon and the release timeline likely remaining unchanged. On the other hand, The Bachelorette appears to be moving forward as planned. Taylor Frankie Paul is still set to appear in Season 22 of the show, which is scheduled to premiere on March 22nd. Promotional activities for the upcoming season are continuing, including appearances in New York City ahead of a major launch event in Los Angeles. But while the show itself may not be delayed, the controversy surrounding its lead star is already shaping public conversation. This is not the first time Taylor Frankie Paul and Dakota Mortensen have made headlines for their relationship. Their on and off dynamic has been a central storyline throughout multiple seasons of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. In fact, past incidents between the two have also raised serious concerns. During an earlier season, Taylor Frankie Paul was arrested following allegations that she physically assaulted Dakota Mortensen. Reports at the time claimed that objects were thrown during the altercation, and one of her children was reportedly injured in the process. She later pleaded guilty to one count of aggravated assault, while several other charges were dismissed. That incident caused delays in production during the show's first season and brought significant attention to her personal life. Now, with new allegations surfacing, the situation is once again under intense public scrutiny. For brands like Cinnabon, distancing themselves from controversy is often a strategic decision. In today's media landscape, companies are increasingly aware of how closely they are associated with the personalities they collaborate with. Even indirect connections to ongoing investigations can impact brand image and consumer trust. At the same time, the situation raises broader questions about accountability, media exposure, and the intersection of personal life and public careers. As the investigation continues, both fans and industry insiders are watching closely to see how things will unfold. Will production fully resume without changes? Will additional statements be released? And how will this affect Taylor Frankie Paul's future in reality television? For now, one thing is clear: the story is far from over, and as more details emerge, it's likely to remain a major topic in entertainment news.